So you found this video because you're trying to kill some weeds or some overgrowth or something that your common weed killers just aren't cutting it. So I've tried a lot of different brands out there, and this one here is Compare and Save. It's weed and grass killer, 41% glyphosate. No clue what that is, but I know it kills weeds and it does a great job. So what happens is, like I flip around houses, and part of making the house look real nice is getting rid of all these weeds. They're growing in the sidewalk, they're growing around the walls, and it's annoying when you buy something and it doesn't work the way you want to. This does. So the key to this is knowing how much to add. This is super concentrated. So if you're just doing like normal, like just weeds coming up, you add 1.5 ounces, which is basically, it's 3 tablespoons. And you can just guess. It's not like you have to really measure this out perfect, because it's going to kill the stuff regardless. If you add a little extra, it's just going to kill a little bit more. So I'm using the sprayer here. I did a video on this. And so what I like to do personally is I fill this up to about right there, and then I'll add in my chemical, because once I pressurize that, it's going to mix it around and evenly distribute it wherever I'm spraying. So if anything out of this video, understand this does not happen overnight. So when you spray your weeds, it's not going to look like anything's happening for a couple days. This basically absorbs into the root, or into the weed. It goes down into the root and kills the entire thing. A lot of times, the other ones, they're just suffocating the weed. So you'll see the leaves die off, you think it's working. It didn't kill anything. This stuff goes down into the roots. I've had like bushes that I've sprayed this on, and it kills the whole bush. Like you'll see it like work its way down, and before you know it, it's just brown. So give this like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 days before you really see it kill stuff. 2 weeks later, and the stuff is just dead. Now, you have to realize you're killing that plant, not the plant, but the weed itself. If you spray an area, weeds are going to grow back. So don't think this is going to eliminate weeds forever. So if you spray this right now, in a couple months, you're going to have to come back, because there are new weeds that are going to grow, because there could have been seeds in the ground in an area you didn't spray and whatnot. But for getting rid of weeds, the easiest way possible, this is it. So let's get started. Make this nice and easy. A couple things we wanted to do is, it's a little breezy out right now. You do not want this getting anywhere near your face. You will get sick. Get some gloves. Wear gloves so it doesn't get on your hands. And you want to be careful with this, because it is highly concentrated. So let's go ahead, and I already have this filled up like I said. All we're going to do, like I said, we're putting in roughly 1.5 ounces. It comes with a sealed top. Let me grab something to poke that real quick. So like, just think 3 tablespoons is good for like your average weed. If you put a little extra, it's not going to hurt anything. Make sure I can see on camera. So that was more than plenty. I have some stubborn ones in the front. So the thicker the weed, or let's say you have like a, I don't even want to call it a tree, but like bushes that are out of control, you want to use more. That way it's going to put more poison basically into that weed or plant that you're trying to get rid of. So you want to be cautious around bushes and such that you don't want to kill, because this will go down into the roots, like once it absorbs into the plant. So tighten this up really good. Make sure this is really nice and tight. Now, the other thing too is, when you are done with this, and you release pressure, just be careful just not to spray yourself. So I'm going to walk around the house here and spray a few weeds. We'll show you that, and then we're going to come back in like maybe 5 days or something, and I'll show you like the results. Again, results do not happen overnight. This is not like something that's just going to kill the leaves off and you think it's killing it. This truly does kill the entire weed. So let's go ahead and make this happen. Now, once I pressurize this will mix up, or you can just go like that real quick, just to make sure it's mixed in with the water. But like I said, once it's pressurized, all that's get mixed up. So let me do that and we'll get started. Here's a great spot right here. We can show you this in a few days. Instead of doing a mist, I'm putting on like a generous amount. Now, it did just rain here, but the thing with rain, once this is on a plant, after 2 hours, if it rains on it, it's not going to wash it all off, so we're good to go there. So I'm going to do that spot. This is great for just like in between sidewalks, and like even up there you see some of the stuff growing. I'm going to go out front. That's where a lot of my issues are right now. So let's go there. Here's a great example in front of this wall. This always grows up. So we're going to spray all this. I'm going to put a good coating on all this. And in like 5 days, you're going to see it all dead. You can see that that's a thicker weed right there. I'm just making sure it's on all the leaves because it'll absorb down into the root itself. Okay, just walking along. I already sprayed all this. Again, it's going to kill big weeds like that. You'll be really surprised at just how far this will go. In between all these stones, I'm going to just get this real quick. But before you know it, all this will be gone. Okay, this is after 4 days. You can see pretty much everything is dead. Remember how that one looked in the earlier part of the video? All dead. This goes down to the roots. It's not growing back ever. So you can see how effective that is. I think we're on 4 or 5 days here. Now that's a new one, so I'll have to get that. But again, just coming along here. Even these bigger ones, you can see they're wilted over. If you give this like another 5 days, don't pull them out now, but give it like 5 days and they will be dead, like that brown color here. Let's go up to the side here. Well, you can see all these here. Those are gone. Here's this big one that was on the side. You can hear it, it's dry. It just basically just killed it. Coming up the side, remember all the weeds that were here? No signs of them now. Now granted, some of this you will have to pull when you're done. So you can see all this here. Like stuff like this, I'll let that go another 5 days and I'll pull it all out. It's not gonna like disintegrate. So again, easy management for weeds. And these are small ones. I'll show you a test on a really large, almost like tree-like thing that grows around here in Pennsylvania. They're hard to get rid of. They grow about 6 or 7 feet tall, but it even kills those. They're like 2 inch thick. You can see that. Now there's a couple new things that came up because we had a lot of rain in the past like couple days, so we had some new growth. But just like that there, all this, it's gone. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm going to do a couple more of these just to show you some of the bigger ones. Just so you can see like what it does. Yeah, this isn't just for small weeds. You can eliminate really large amounts of stuff. Thanks for watching.